Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is your boy Fitzmonk TV here, aka Lauren33. I'm back here today, and we finally got the digital color version of Dragon Ball Super Manga Volume 15. I am a couple, weeks late on this. I usually get this out to you guys like the second it dropped, but things have been so crazy with the DBS manga and WWE and other things on the channel that I'm only getting to making this video now. But better late than never, right? And I've been waiting for this manga volume to be dropped in official color because it features the end of the Moro Arc and the beginning of the Granolah Arc, which is going on in the manga right now. I'll let you guys know, I do not know when volume 16 is going to come out in official color. Because remember, as they were catching up, we were getting like one manga volume colored each month. And the time between manga volume 14 and manga volume 15 being released in full color was, about 2 or 3 months, right? And manga volume 16, which features the first couple chapters of the Granolah Saga up until, the battle with Goku and Granolah, which just happened in the manga. Volume 16 is coming out in August. So I wouldn't expect, the official color from Volume 16 to come out till sometime this fall, and that's around the time where we'll probably get, manga Volume 17, But either way, we're going to focus on manga Volume 15, and once we get some news on manga Volume 16 officially color, I'll let you guys know as always. But this is actually one of my favorite volumes of the manga. This is actually my favorite color of the manga. If you guys seen manga volume 16, it has Goku, Granolah, and Vegeta on it, and it looks pretty beast. But in all honesty, this is my favorite color, or my favorite manga volume cover so far. We got Master Ultra Instinct Goku looking absolutely amazing, firing up a Kamehameha, and then we have Moro, in his final form. This is just a beast color, and I'm excited to get into this. So let's stop wasting time. So you guys know when I usually do these manga volume colors, you guys, if you want to pause the video and screenshot at any time and use the panels for your own use, there you go. You guys can get the manga volumes color for yourself from Amazon Japan. It is a process. If you have a VPN, it's pretty easy to get your hands on these. But if you don't have a VPN, it may be a little bit difficult. But yeah, that's what I would say for those who want to get the manga volume colored. But I'm going to go through these quickly like I usually do. But, you may hear me marking out a little bit because seeing Master Ultra Instinct Goku versus Moro colored is pretty beast. And you guys remember Chapter 64, which we covered in the last manga volume colored video. That was a beast chapter. I was marking out that whole chapter, seeing it colored for the first time. Luckily, I've already read this, colored. So hopefully this video won't be super long, but still. And you can tell, it looks like they put extra details. Because one thing, if we're being honest with ourselves, with those manga volume, that we were getting the last couple months, I'm not going to say it looked rushed or anything, but, this manga volume looks way more detailed than some of the other ones. Like, it looks really detailed. So, maybe because they took their time coloring this edition, right? Since they're pretty much all caught up with where the manga is currently, they probably spent more time with the coloring. So, I'm noticing that right off the bat here. Just the lava, Moro coming out from under the dust, right? Ultra Instinct Goku looking like an absolute beast. So like I said, I'm not really going to go through any of the plot with you guys. I'm just going to, try to skim through this as quickly as possible, like I usually do. So we see, right, Goku takes the sensu beans from Krillin. Like I said, man, I love the way these panels look. Really do. Of course, we have Goku giving Moro a sensu bean. And then we see Moro breaking his chest on Goku's, Moro breaking his hand on Goku's chest. One of my favorite panels from this chapter. Absolute beast. Ooh. And we see Goku go back to his base form as he has that conversation with Moro about training. We see Goku go back into Ultra Instinct when Moro says he's not going to change his evil ways. I like the way this is colored. Right, you could see uh Moro having that flashback of when he copied Mirror's abilities. So then we see he gets the severed hand, and then we get to see the transformation of Moro, right? Gaining Mirror's powers, which of course includes Ultra Instinct. So now we get this beast battle, right? This beast battle, basically the final battle almost. Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku versus Moro with Mirror's abilities. So they take their stands. This, like I said, the detail here is absolutely amazing. And then we get that amazing panel of Goku and Moro, classic fist. Then we see Goku and Moro flying all over the planet. Like I said, really cool stuff here. Like I said, I kind of wish this battle took place at night, but still, it's a fantastic looking battle. It's just that it takes place in like a barren wasteland. Like if it took place at night, it would look a little bit better, but you know that's just a small nitpick on my part. So Goku absolutely owning Moro, as you know his body can't handle the power of an angel. We see Moro then fuse himself with the earth. And then we get into the final battle chapter, which I believe is chapter 66. So we see Moro is taking energy from the whole planet. Goku is still holding his own. But still, Goku has to find a way to separate Moro from the Earth, because either way, if, you know, the longer Moro stays connected to the Earth, the more likely it is that when Moro blows up from not being able to handle Beerus' power, the Earth will blow up as well. We see Whis tell Goku how to defeat Moro, which is, of course, destroy the crystal in his forehead. I really love the way this panel right down here looks. Goku's eyes here look pretty beast. So then we get Vegeta flying in Super Saiyan Blue Evolution. There's so many cool panels from this chapter, man. Like Vegeta doing the Iron Man pose. Then Goku, I love this panel as well. Like a lot of people wanted Goku to, you know, do the Dragon Fist. This would have been the perfect time to make the Dragon Fist canon. And I would have, look, the end of the chapter is beast, but I would have not mind Dragon Fist becoming canon right here. So we see Goku trying to get them to the crystal, but then Moro grabs a hold of him. We see all the Z Fighters now come to aid Vegeta. And we see they all give him his energy. They send it to Goku, but it's only enough for Goku to go back into Super Saiyan Blue. Like I said, it looks extra detailed. Then we see where it looks like Moro's about to win. We see an extra amount of energy is sent over. We all know this is Oob. Right? And there's Oob wearing the outfit he wore at the end of Z when he fought Goku in the World Tournament. We see Vegeta get into the Spirit Bomb position and sends Oob's energy to Goku. We see Goku goes back in the Ultra Instinct, and then we get that Naruto-like moment where Goku basically has like, I forgot what it was called. But we see giant, look at, like, I remember, I saw a lot of people do fan colorings of this chapter, because remember, this chapter came out last fall, you know, and now we're just getting it colored now, here this summer. And, you know, it looks even better than I expected it to be. Look at this, man. Holy moly. This is awesome. So we see Goku here. So he leaves the Avatar Ultra Instinct state, whatever you want to call it. And then he puts all that power into the fist. They could have easily made Dragon Fist a thing here. Easily. Look how amazing that looks. And then you could see Whis, you know, can sense that Goku has won. And we see Moro blow up. And then we see Goku give the thumbs up, signifying that the battle is over. Now we go into chapter 67, which is basically the last official chapter of the Moro Saga, the Galactic Prisoner arc, whatever you call it. So we see the Sea Fighters are celebrating. We see Oob in the Daikaio Shen. We see all the Z Fighters, having a celebratory meal, right? Goku got the white tank top. Vegeta got the black. Tell me, guys, what you guys think of this. So we see Goku and Vegeta heading back to the Galactic Patrol for a kind of a celebration for their victory over Moro. We see Mirrors. Of course, we know he was revived, but he was not revived as an angel. He was revived as a mortal. We see Beerus, right? Funny pandas of Beerus playing with Zeno. The thing is, Beerus didn't even know that Beerus had been revived, but still pretty cool. I love this image here, man. Awesome way to end the arc. So we see Jacko talking to the galactic prisoners. And then, of course, we go back down on Earth. We see OG 73, so he survived. We all know this is leading to the start of the Granolah Saga. And then we get our introduction to Granolah. We already knew what he looked like officially colored. We knew that we've known how Granolah would look for months. But still, officially colored Granolah. We see him going to get OG 73. And then we get basically the first full chapter, the official start of the Granolah, the Survivor arc. And I love this color right here. So we get a flashback into the past. This is what Planet Cereal looked like in the past, right? 40 years in the past, the Saiyans destroying Planet Cereal on Frieza's orders. And we do know that the Frieza clan worked with the Heater clan on this mission, but Granolah never found out about this. And then we see, right, the Great Ape. And we all believe this is Bardock, of course, because of the scar. And, we believe what? This is a church. Yeah, it looks like a church. We'll call it a church. So Bardock looking into the church. And that's the last thing Granolah, remembered, as he was having a nightmare reliving that tragic day, which he thought about every single day for the last 40 years. So we see now Goku and Vegeta back on Beerus' planet, continuing their training. And this is pretty cool, right? We get to see Goku go Ultra Instinct. This is his training battle with Whis. And now, of course, we know at this point Goku can go into Master UI at will. And it's kind of cool here, as you see Goku transform, it looks like he kind of goes into UI Omen for a second, then MUI. So then we get a cool battle here, of course. Goku making the multiple copies of himself. Then, of course, still Goku in Master UI is still no match for Whis. And Vegeta and Beerus having the conversation. Vegeta making it, known that he'll surpass Goku in his own way without UI. Then we see Granolah bringing OG 73 to the Heaters. So we get the Heaters officially colored. But we already know that, what the Heater clan looked like colored. Just like, because we found out what the Heater clan looked like colored at the same time that we found out about Granolah. So like I said, not too much to note here. Okay, we're not focused on the plot. We're just focusing on the color details. But like I said, amazing detail throughout this entire volume. And that's it. Of course, we know volume 16, right? Like I talked about earlier, that will have more. Basically, that whole volume is the build up to the battle with Goku, Vegeta, and Granolah. I think the only chapter in that volume that has action is chapter 72, which is basically the start of the battle with Goku and Granolah when we see Goku go Super Saiyan God and then Super Saiyan Blue. Right? Chapter 74 where we get or no, not chapters Chapter 73. Chapter 73, where we get, the continued battle with Goku and Granolah and then Ultra Instinct Goku versus Granolah. That will be put as the first chapter in Volume 17, right? Whenever that comes out, which probably won't be till sometime this fall. And then of course, Vegeta's new form, which just was revealed to us in the latest manga chapter. That will also be in Volume 17, and then we'll see where the story goes in the coming months. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought of this manga volume colored. It looked amazing, if you ask me. Love seeing the battle with Goku and Whis. The finale with Master Ultra Instinct Goku versus Moro, of course, with the help of Oob and the other Z fighters. Really cool stuff. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Other than that, guys, that's all I got for you guys today. If you guys enjoyed, of course, leave a like on the video. Subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. Also, hit the bell next to my name, Fitzmonk TV, so you guys are notified every time I post a new video. As soon as we get the official color for Volume 16, which probably won't be for a couple months, I will make a video like I always do. Thank you guys for the love and support. I'll see you guys later. Stay safe and healthy, y'all. Peace.